Why was my girlfriend so obsessed with me getting a specific haircut? My girlfriend Ashley had been bugging me for months about cutting my hair. Not just any haircut. She wanted me to get this super specific style that made no sense to me. Just trust me, Tyler. You'd look so much better with shorter hair on the sides and longer on top, she'd say every single week. I liked my hair the way it was. Kind of messy, shoulder length, rock band style. I'd had it this way since high school and gotten compliments on it from other girls before we dated, but Ashley kept pushing, almost obsessively. She'd show me photos on her phone during dinner while we watched movies, even when we were hanging out with friends. Look, this guy has the perfect cut. Exactly what would look good on you. The guy in the photos was some random model from Instagram. Clean cut, professional looking, wearing expensive suits. Complete opposite of my style. Babe, that's not me. I'm not a suit and tie guy. I work at a music store. This hair fits who I am, I'd tell her. But she wouldn't drop it. She started getting weird about it. She'd run her fingers through my hair with this sad expression. She'd make comments about how much better I'd look in job interviews with shorter hair. She offered to pay for the haircut at some expensive salon. She even made an appointment without asking me first, then acted hurt when I canceled it. It's just hair, Tyler. It grows back. Please, just try it once. For me, I've never asked you to change anything else. Her friends started joining in too. At parties, they'd make comments about how I'd look more mature with a professional cut, like they'd all planned it together. I started feeling like Ashley was embarrassed by how I looked, like she wanted to change me into someone else entirely. After 3 months of constant pressure, I finally gave in because I was tired of fighting about it every week. The barbershop she picked was in this fancy part of downtown, not my usual $20 place where they played metal music and had tattooed barbers. This place had classical music and guys in white coats. Everyone looked like they stepped out of a business magazine. The barber looked at the photo Ashley showed him and nodded professionally. Yeah, I can do that. Classic businessman cut, very distinguished. As he started cutting, I watched years of hair fall to the floor in long chunks, my whole identity disappearing with each snip of the scissors. The other customers were all wearing suits and talking about stock portfolios. I felt completely out of place in my band t-shirt and ripped jeans. When he finished, I looked completely different. Older, more serious, like someone who worked in a corporate office instead of selling guitars to teenagers. Ashley was waiting outside the shop, pacing nervously on the sidewalk. When she saw me through the window, her face went completely pale. She started crying immediately. Oh my God, she whispered when I walked out. You look exactly like him. Like who? The model guy from the photos? She shook her head, tears streaming down her face. No, like Derek, my ex-boyfriend, the one who died in the car accident 2 years ago. My stomach dropped like I'd been punched. Ashley had mentioned Derek before, but only in passing. Just that they dated in college and he passed away tragically. She never talked details. Ashley, what the hell? You made me look like your dead boyfriend. She was sobbing now, right there on the busy sidewalk. People were staring as they walked past us. I didn't mean to. I mean, I did, but I didn't think it would feel this real. I just missed him so much. When I met you with your long hair, it was easier to pretend you were someone completely different, but seeing you like this, you've been dating me or dating his memory this whole time? I don't know anymore. I thought if you looked more like him, maybe I could feel close to him again. Maybe it would hurt less. I know how crazy that sounds. I stood there in that parking lot looking at myself in car windows and store reflections. This wasn't my face anymore. This was some other guy, some dead guy my girlfriend was apparently obsessed with. I need some time to think about this, I told her. That night, I stared at myself in the bathroom mirror for over an hour. I looked like a complete stranger. But more than that, I felt like I'd been living with someone who didn't actually want to be with me. 3 days later, Ashley showed up at my apartment with a shoebox full of Derek's old photos. She spread them across my coffee table with shaking hands. I realized what I did was completely messed up, she said. I've been going to therapy since yesterday. I never properly dealt with losing him. The resemblance was absolutely terrifying. Same height, same build, same eye color, and now with my new haircut, nearly identical face shape. We could have been brothers. So where does that leave us? I asked. I don't know, but I know I can't keep using you as a replacement for someone else. That's not fair to either of us. You deserve someone who wants to be with you, not his ghost. We broke up 2 weeks later. Not angry or dramatic, just incredibly sad. She needed to grieve properly, and I needed to be with someone who actually wanted to be with me. I kept the haircut though. Turns out I actually liked how it looked on me. Just wished I'd chosen it for myself instead of for a dead man's memory.